friends, this is Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and today I wasn't actually going to make a video, but they just keep pulling me in with these teasers on the forum, and if you haven't been to the forum, then you're missing out on one of the best debates that I've seen since that, like, is it a blue dress, is it a gold dress, or is it saying Yanny or Laurel or whatever, but this is like the Star Wars version of that, or the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes version of that. We got a new one, and a new picture, a new scrambled image, and the title, instead of a date, it says, "How do you like the bounty hunting business?" Now, for those of you unfamiliar, this is a quote from Django Unchained. This is someone who's asking Django this question. So this is clearly a reference to Django. Now, it could be a red herring. It could be like, hey, fan base, you've been saying it's Django the whole time, and here's a clue that maybe has nothing to do with this. I don't think they're that cruel. And let's face it, there is only about a day left before we find out for sure who this scrambled image is, or what the scrambled image is of. But in this new picture, I don't think this is the same picture or from the same picture as the one we got before. In this image, we see a lot of what looks like rain. We have like a little hilt almost, or a knob, a tower of some sort. It is obviously a super close-up image of something. To me, the first thoughts that come to mind is the battle between Kenobi and Django on the planet, on the clone planet, on the clone baby planet, at the clone baby making factory. It very much has that feel to it. I've done some like blowing up and expanding, and I just couldn't get it to match. It doesn't look like any one thing. It could be a piece of Boba Fett's jetpack. It could be a piece of the scenery. I don't necessarily know, but it does have that feel of that battle. Now, we did hear from CG Carey, and she said, hey, not everything is going to be a legendary event from now on. Not everything's going to be a hero's journey from now on, but we will provide something that will give you guys some excitement, some payoff, some reward. And one of the things that a lot of people have been speculating about is a new territory battle, a territory battle map. And we do have a territory battle coming up, actually within the next couple of days. And they did say that whatever update, they did kill a territory battle in an attempt to put something in, right? To make some changes, to add an update. And it's very possible that they updated something with the territory battles. Whether it is or not, I don't necessarily know. Now, what does that have to do with Rolo? Well, Rolo is a territory battle reward character. Could we see a territory battle on Geonosis that makes Jango Fett a character that we get? We could be playing this from the Jedi point of view, which I think would make a lot of sense considering that we did get Yoda as a Jedi rework. I do think that with the Jango Fett, we will get a Zam Wessel rework, because let's face it, they're not going to give us a ton of new bounty hunters and leave one of the original characters completely unworked. That doesn't make any sense at all. I do think that this post on Reddit makes a lot of sense. It says, think about it. Rolo is the login reward. She is associated with territory battles. Now we get this bunch of pixels that could be Django. Finally, Carey says that Django will not be a legendary, or hints that Django won't be a legendary. Yeah, and I agree with this guy. My theory is that we will get a Clone Wars territory battle. I'm sure CG Carey or CG could find some way to, incorporate Aura, Singh, and Imbo and make them required for that mission. And that way they're getting their money. They're giving us something that's not a marquee event. They're giving us something that's not a legendary event, but gives us other things. Now, it's also possible that if we do get a Django, we could see him being added to the territory battle reward shop, right? Right up there next to H. Yoda and the Wampa. I think that would be really cool. We don't rightly know. We should find out, again, within the next 24 hours. But if we do get a territory battle, it could, again, mean that we're going to get other reworks. We could get a Separatist rework. We could finally get the Geonosian rework. Giving them a rework would just allow, more of an incentive to farm those characters. Now, I still do think that we could see some KOTOR characters. I'm not entirely convinced that this original picture was Jango Fett. I still believe that it very well could be someone like Calo Nord. If you look at these pictures, it does look like someone holding 2 guns, firing in the air. It does show an outline of a person. I did see what you guys were talking about, but again, I'm not entirely convinced. The face, the way that it's looking, it could be that there's shadow and there's like the blue of Jango Fett's face. But to me, this white part, I think still looks very much like Canderous Ordo, but also it does remind me of Calo Nord. That is very possible. I don't know if that's the case. We will find out in the next couple of days. I am almost confident. What do you guys think? Leave a comment in the section below. Join us on the Discord and share your opinion, right? Check out some of the offers I have in the links below. This has been Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and as always, my friends, stay nerdy.